Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of The Pardon by James Grippando, narrated by Ron McLarty. This work is copyrighted 1994 by James Grippando. This recording is copyrighted 2000 by Recorded Books. Jack Swytek is a brilliant Miami defense attorney. He has spent years rebelling against his father, Harry, Florida's governor, and their estrangement seems complete when Harry allows one of Jack's innocent clients to die in the electric chair. But the stakes are raised to far more perilous heights when a psychopath traps both men in an elaborate plot to exact his own twisted version of justice. And now, The Pardon.
Part 1. October, 1992. Prologue. The vigil had begun at dusk, and it would last all night. Clouds had moved in after midnight, blocking out the full moon. It was as if heaven had closed its omniscient eye in sorrow, or just plain indifference. Another 6 hours of darkness and waiting, and the red morning sun would rise over the pine trees and palms of northeast Florida. Then, at precisely 7 a.m., Raul Fernandez would be put to death. Crowds gathered along the chain-link fence surrounding the state's largest maximum security penitentiary. Silence and a few glowing lights emanated from the boxy 3-story building across the compound, a human warehouse of useless parts and broken spirits. Armed guards paced in their lookout towers, silhouettes in the occasional sweep of a searchlight. Not as many onlookers gathered tonight as in the old days, back when Florida's executions had been front-page news rather than a blip next to the weather forecast. Even so, the usual shouting had erupted when the black hearse that would carry out the corpse arrived. The loudest spectators were hooting and hollering from the backs of their pickup trucks, chugging their long-necked Budweisers and brandishing banners that proclaimed, "Go, Sparky," the nickname death penalty supporters had affectionately given the chair. The victims' parents peered through the chain-link fence with quiet determination, searching only for retribution, there being no justice or meaning in the slashing of their daughter's throat. Across the road, candles burned and guitars strummed, as the names of John Lennon and Joan Baez were invoked by former flower children of a caring generation, their worried faces wrinkled with age and the weight of the world's problems.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?